Hello, and welcome to what I'm apparently calling Side Thought with Shorty. That's right, we're here, it's Side Thought with Shorty. I'm not sure what this is yet, but I think it's a podcast. I think it's a video. Am I a video? Am I here right now? I don't know. If you can see me, well done. Well done, Shorty. This is episode 0. Yes, have you ever heard such bullshit in your life? This is episode 0 of Side Thought with Shorty. It is a brand new show where I ramble about anything and anything that I find interesting that week and just bore you to tears for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, half hour. I don't know how long these are going to be. But hey, you're here, you're listening, you're watching, you're doing whatever you're doing. And that's what matters, right? That's what matters. So you may recognize me from other avenues. You might recognize me from my Twitch streams. I stream games on there every week, a few days a week. You might recognize me from FestPod, the Rock Festival Guide, where we take you through the latest happenings in the world of festivals and music. You might not know me at all, in which case I'm Shorty. Hello, nice to meet you. We'll do introductions in a bit. But I suppose you want to know why you're here. Why are we here? Why are we here on YouTube, on Spotify, on Amazon, or wherever we are right now together? Why are we here listening to my fucking dulcet tones? I'll tell you why. I've created this brand new show called Side Thoughts because, you know, anyone who knows me knows I like to ramble, I like to talk about stuff. And when I'm on FestPod, I'm talking about music. We go off topic a lot. I talk about a lot of shit, but I don't quite talk all I want. This is going to be a great podcast if in the very first episode, in fact, episode 0, I already can't get my words out. But yeah, and FestPod, you know, I don't necessarily say everything I want to say about things because there's 4 of us, you know. We're all battling for airtime, and you know, you've got that kind of back and forth between us all. So, you know, there's room for things I want to say from that, but also I just like talking crap. So, you know, you're gonna get me talking about music, obviously. You know, music's a big part of my life. My Shikari top, Metallica hat, you know, I'm surrounded by music. But you're also gonna get me talking about games. I'm obviously a big gamer. I don't know a lot about modern day gaming, admittedly, other than the fact I play a lot of it. So it'll be nice to delve into some of that, you know, learn more about developers, learn more about the way games are made, and just share with you what I'm doing at the minute in that space. You're also going to find me talking about wrestling, maybe. I like wrestling. You're going to find me talking about everything. Just what I've been doing, whether it's travel, sport. You know, I'm big into ghost hunting and ghost stories. You know, you might find me doing a bit of that. And genuinely just not really having a theme. And the theme is we just get together once in a while. Maybe weekly, maybe monthly, maybe fortnightly, maybe more regular. But we just get together once in a while and just air this shit out, you know, because a lot happens in people's lives. And sometimes you just need to talk. And this might be my therapy, I don't know. But sometimes you just need to talk. And, you know, we'll have a lot of humor when we can. As much humor as one guy can have, right? I don't know how much humor I've got to give. But hopefully we'll have a laugh along the way. Or at least you could laugh at me, trying to make this a success. But we might have our serious moments as well. We might have our serious moments. There might be some political rants. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, you know I'm a bit of a Twitter politician, you know? Well, I mean, we all are, aren't we? Or is it just me? Maybe just me. You might find me doing a bit of that. So just be prepared for everything. Each episode, I'll try and give you a rundown of what we're going to talk about so you can decide whether you want to stay or not, right? And maybe I put this all out and maybe no one listens, maybe no one watches. But at least it's out there, right? At least it's out there. Those of you that don't know me, I imagine that's quite a few of you. If you're listening to this for the first time and just found it randomly somewhere, I am sorry. I am Shorty. I talk a lot, I swear a lot. And ultimately, I might bore you to tears. But those that do know me will know that I like to have a laugh. I love all sorts of music, love all sorts of interesting shit. Just if it's interesting and weird, I like it, you know? And I'm all up for interaction. People that know me will watch my streams. It's all about the community feel and all about how I talk to people and how you talk to me. We're going to have lots of routes of engagement where you guys can get straight to me, ask me questions. You guys can give me topics for the shows, news for the shows, videos for the shows, all that kind of good stuff we are going to have. And I think that's important for us to have. I want us to be an open channel between me, the host with the most, and you guys, the viewers, with the doers. Doers? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so a lot of you asking, why this? Why now? Why do you think anybody wants to listen to you anymore? And, you know, they probably don't. But I do everything that I do, whether it's FestPod or my Twitch streaming or just anything, I do it because I enjoy it, right? I'm not in this to make money. I'm not in this for fame. I'm not in this for anything else. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. And, you know, I might put this out there and no one will listen, no one will watch, and it'll be an absolute flop. But that's fine, right? Because I've enjoyed making it, I think. I mean, ask me again in the next episode. We'll tell you then. But, you know, I really want to just put myself out there a little bit as an individual unit on a stage where I have to be myself. You know, so when I'm recording with the guys in FestPod, it's great. We've got a lot of banter. You know, and you know, you kind of not yourself a bit, right? I mean, I feel like I'm genuine, but you know, you kind of play a bit of a character, and that's great, right? I love it. When I'm streaming, I play a bit of a character, you know. I'm interacting with you guys one-to-one. But here now, my house is empty. There's just the 2 cats. And I've just got to be me. I've just got to be me. And that's what I wanted to do. So here I am. It's me. Additionally, all I wanted to do was practice my video and audio editing skills. Anyone who watches my streams knows my audio and video editing skills are historically bad, or hysterically bad even. They are awful, right? And I want to get better at that. This will allow me to do it. This will force me to create videos, to create audios, and I think the audio and video things will bug me more. So I want to fix them and make them better. With FestPod, I have a really fucking easy job. Really easy job. Do you know what I do? I turn up, turn my mic on, put my headphones on, and I just talk shit for a couple of hours. Poor Neil has to go back and fucking edit his fucking life out. And I just get an easy ride and take the glory with it. Right? And that's great. But I want to be better at that. I want to do more of it. So here I am trying to do some of it. So if this looks good or sounds good, it's a miracle, to be honest. I've played around. I've downloaded some Adobe software. I've done some magic. I've figured out how to get things onto the Spotify. Okay? But we'll get there. We'll get there together, I think. We'll get there together. Now, I suppose I ought to tell you how the podcast is going to work, maybe. You know, they're going to be slightly longer episodes than this one, I hope. You know, this one's just kind of just to say hello. Here I am. And I've not recorded the first one yet. I haven't recorded the first one yet. I'm still putting together a bit of a script, but I wanted to come to you guys and tell you this was happening. So here I am. But we're going to have a kind of structure. I don't know. But we're going to have a section that's kind of all about me. What's happened in my life? Has anything funny happened? Have I fell down the stairs? Has the cats ripped my head off this week? Just some funny shit about my life, if there's any. If there's not any, we'll talk about the news, as in like music news. Maybe the actual news as well. We'll talk about, you know, some videos I've seen, some videos you've seen. I really want, like, listeners and viewers' stories. I want you to be a part of a show. I want to be able to read those out and talk about them and have a laugh with them. I really want to do that. We'll do some reaction videos maybe as part of the show. I'm not sure how that's going to work in an audio form, but we'll do some reaction stuff. We're just going to do a bit of everything. We're just going to throw shit at a wall and we'll see what happens. We'll see what sticks. We'll probably have some like little features, little games we can play. I don't know how these things work I don't know how one-person podcasts work. Every podcast I've ever listened to has been at least two people, and they bounce off each other, right? They have different features, they do different things. I don't know how this works. You know, it might be that we get some special guests on and we interview them. You know, we can interview pop artists. We can interview new bands. We could do that. Or we could interview game developers. We could interview Twitch streamers. We could interview ghost hunters. Right? We could interview wrestlers. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but it might. But it might. If you are any of those people and fancy a chat, let me know. I'll be reaching out to a few of you probably soon. But we need to record the first episode. And I think that's important. Don't forget, this is episode 0, everyone. Episode 0. Episode 0. First episode-wise, I'm hoping to record it soon. I'm hoping it'll be out before the end of the month. I'm not going to say which month, because I don't know when this one is going to be out. But what I want you to do is, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube, down in that comment box, I'm going to be that guy, but down in that comment box, wherever it lives on YouTube now, down there somewhere, I want you to tell me what you want to talk about. If you've got a recommendation for me to talk about, you know, tweet at me. I'm Shorty E on everything. Send me an email, shortyetv@gmail.com. Drop me a message anywhere. Put it in the comments. Tell me what you want me to talk about in that first episode. You know, whether it's band recommendations, or whether it's a video, or if it's, you know, a ghost video that you've seen that's a bit weird, or someone's had a rant you want me to respond to, right? We're not gonna be calling people out on YouTube. Let's just put that straight right now. We're not gonna be one of these channels that go, "You're shit, you're rubbish." We're not gonna be calling people out. We're gonna have a laugh. We're not gonna get into personal attacks. Not do anything like that. We're just gonna have a nice time. But if you've got any of that, drop it in the YouTube comments. If you're listening on Spotify, thanks for making it this far, right? I'm impressed with you. You've made it this far in episode 0. You must be able to get to episode 1. So please do the same thing. Drop me some comments wherever. Look, I've not got anything set up yet. I think this is going to be on my Shorty E channel, as opposed to a separate Side Thoughts channel. But it might be on a separate Side Thoughts channel. It might not. I think I'm going to have a Side Thoughts email address at some point. I don't know. Right? This is where we are. This is early doors. You're on this with me. If you want to help me out, reach out to me and Shorty E on all the socials. Come to my Twitch streams. We'll be talking about this there. Help me out, yeah? I've got nothing. I've got a vague idea that I've thrown together. But I want this to be a community thing, right? I want this to be something that we grow together and we do. Make Shorty E great again, right? In the meantime, if you found this on YouTube, on my Shorty E channel, there's some hilarious lip sync videos there from when I was like 16, 17. So go watch them if you want. Otherwise, come across to twitch.tv/ShortyETV. Every Wednesday I stream Phasmophobia, play some community lobbies, get yourself involved. Listen to FestPod, watch FestPod. It's everywhere you get your podcasty stuff. Just do what you want to do. But please, if you have listened this far, give me some ideas. What do you want to see me talk about? If you're listening to me, you must give a shit. So, that's my philosophy. If you're listening to me, you must give a shit. Maybe that'll be my motto. Maybe that's what the Side Thoughts of Shorty motto should be. If you're listening, you must give a shit. Maybe it should be. Maybe it shouldn't be. I don't know. I don't know. By the way, I don't know if I've had any music over this. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to have an outro here. I don't know. This might just be a bog standard plain video. I don't know. Gotta see what happens in the edit, I guess. In the edit, I guess. For now, I bid you goodbye. I hope to speak to you soon and see you soon, because otherwise this whole thing's been a waste. And yeah, thanks for listening to episode 0 of Side Thoughts with Shorty E. We will see you soon.